Be quite a simplistic video. Talking about Battlefield 5 in particular. I'm not gonna really crap on Battlefield 5 because in the last couple of days I have enjoyed playing it again. Battlefield 5 is one of those games where I'll enjoy playing it for a little bit. Probably like a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then I'll stop playing it for a little bit, and I'll hop back on, and then I'll be like, this is still not super fun, and I'll get decent at it again. I'll get good at it again, and then I'll be, whacking heads. It's all of a sudden super fun again, which makes you want to just keep playing it, to be honest. Just, not give up on it again. I might just start making Battlefield content again, because Battlefield 5, running around, shooting people, setting your guns up to be hip-fire centric, low vertical recoil centric, and just fast-paced, sliding, jumping. You see a guy outside the door, you jump across the door, wait for him to come in, jump across the door again, just hip-firing him down, aiming head level, people hit corners. Because a lot of people don't really utilize Battlefield 5 movement, and if you take advantage of that, you're at a huge advantage. So people walk around corners or run around corners. I'm aiming head level, I can hit fire their head down with an MP40 or a Stormgewehr, or maybe even an STG, even though that's not a very hip fire centric gun. A lot of the SMGs are really fun to use though. You upgrade them to the point where they have a lot of hip fire, lower recoil, and you can just whack heads with them. Especially that MP. Like, look, that's 2 headshots right there. It's easy to hit heads. The game is really fun to play, is what I'm saying. But my main point in this video is that the game itself is quite a missed opportunity in the series. I feel like Battlefield 5 had the potential to be a great game, one of the best in the series, in my opinion. Judging by the gunplay, judging by the movement, the gunplay is some of the best I have seen. My favorite Battlefield game, which is very controversial, is probably one of my favorites. Is probably Hardline. And that's because Hardline kind of introduced this super fast-paced, jumping, running, like this super just foot on the gas pedal gameplay that I feel like I can also execute in this game, but even more because of the improvements made to the movement. And that's why I hope that something like Bad Company 3 comes out and they translate this movement over. Battlefield 1 started this slide, maximum overdrive movement, but it wasn't really refined. It didn't feel as good. But when Battlefield 5 came out, they completely refined and polished the gunplay and the movements. They took out the whole spread of the hip fire and stupid gunplay from Battlefield 1 and added in a more skill-based version of it, and just completely polished the movement and just made the game super fun to just run around and shoot people. And I think that's something that Call of Duty has always had. It's just super fun to run around and shoot people. Battlefield never really had that down until, in my opinion, Hardline. I mean, 4 kinda, but 4 was Battlefield 4. It's not the same. It's a little slower pace unless you're playing on Locker or you're playing on one of the Firestorm maps in Metro, which is from Battlefield 3. So that doesn't even really count, to be honest. But why I say that this game is a super big disappointment is simply that the gunplay and the movement are some of the best in the series, and I think the best in the series. But where this game falls short is the maps and the way the game plays out. Battlefield has marketed itself as an only in Battlefield experience. A one-of-a-kind, large-scale, big game. Big guns, lots of attachments, lots of vehicles, lots of of knives and lots of just everything big, okay? Bigger, everything big, okay? And I feel like, you know, going to World War One and going to World War II, I don't know if they're trying to use that. I can't tell if they're using it as an excuse not to add in as much content, or not adding in as much content, therefore making the game weapons-wise, and not adding in as much weapons to therefore make the game more balanced. That was Battlefield 1's approach: make it balanced, make it competitive, add in these specific combinations of attachments to stop players from just throwing on whatever and making a terrible class setup that wasn't very ideal for competitive play. But the problem is that Battlefield is not a competitive game. It's not a simulation. It's not anything. It's Battlefield. Okay, so we need to get back to that. The maps is definitely where this game falls short. And the great part about me saying this, and the great part about me making this video right this second, is that Mercury came out today. Now, I love the map Mercury. I've been playing it every time I get a chance today with basketball practice and other things. But every time I get a chance, every time I've gotten a chance to play the map today, I've played quite a bit of the map today. And the map is really fun, but it's a huge missed opportunity. Okay, now yes, we have the planes, but they have this beautiful aesthetic to the map. It's very pleasing to the eye. Okay, I love looking at the map, the nice blue water. Okay, that's what it really is, that nice blue turquoise colored water. That's only around the outside of the map. Think about some of the older maps from Battlefield 4 with a lot of water combat maps, on maps for like carrier assault maybe, okay? I feel like they could have gave this map 2 or 3 more objectives, split it in half, put a huge pool of water in the middle of it, and had marine combat. Boats in the middle, planes in the sky, okay? This huge choke point in the middle where boats are at, and you know, people, you know, infantry. This map is great for infantry. This map has some of the best infantry objectives of all the maps in this game. In fact, this might be my favorite map in the game, and it just came out today. I love the map, okay? So I'm not hating on this map. I just think that they could have did something really cool that we don't have in Battlefield 5. We could have took it back to the Battlefield 4 days and put this huge, I'm telling you, it would have been great. I thought about this. I talked about this with one of my friends, okay? Right before the map came out, I said maybe they're gonna do something like the older Battlefields and make a huge, large scale map and put a huge fat body of water in the middle so that boats can go around, you know, stuff like that. So many missed opportunities in this game, maps wise, and the way that the game plays out wise, that you know, make this game fall so short, especially if you don't play Firestorm. I know a lot of people don't play Firestorm. I don't really play Firestorm all that much. I mean, I don't really play Battlefield to play a battle royale. Same thing with Call of Duty. I don't play Blackout. I don't play Call of Duty to play a battle royale. I play Call of Duty to play Call of Duty. I play Battlefield to play Battlefield. But yeah, I feel like this game had a lot of missed opportunities in the way that it plays out. I feel like if this game had some super large scaled maps, you know, and more than just infantry, because there's a lot of, don't get me wrong, infantry combat is my favorite kind of combat in Battlefield. You rarely will ever see me flying a plane or in a tank or anything like that, unless it's Battlefield 1 and I was riding around on those bikes with the side carts running people over. That was super fun. But or on a horse. I know it's not World War I, but horses would have been super fun. in this game too. I mean, it's an alternate World War II, just like it was an alternate World War One. That's just what I'm talking about. There's so much stuff that doesn't get, and there's so many battles in World War II that we don't see in this game. I understand they focus on the more underrated parts of World War II, but where's the M1 Garand? Come on, dude. Gotta have M1 Garand. Where's like, there's so much. Where's Normandy? Where is that? But yeah, that's really all I have for today, guys. If you want to see more Battlefield content, more content of me just playing the game, whacking heads, or maybe you want to see me go back and play Battlefield 4, play Battlefield Hardline, I can make that happen. Drop a like on the video, sub if you want to. I know I didn't really go into super depth on things in this video, but I don't know, dude. Missed opportunities is all I have to say. That's all for today, guys. Peace out. Hope you enjoyed the video.